At dawn, one man was sealed inside a metal sphere, and the entire planet held its breath, because no one knew if he would ever come back. April 12th, 1961. The Kazakh steppe is quiet, almost too quiet. Wind brushes across concrete and steel at the Baikonur launch site, carrying the smell of fuel and frost. Inside a capsule barely larger than a bathtub sits Yuri Gagarin, 27 years old, heart-pounding, smiling for the cameras while knowing that smiling might be the last thing anyone ever remembers about him. No human had ever orbited Earth before. No one knew what weightlessness would do to the mind. No one knew if a spacecraft could survive re-entry intact. And no one knew if the man inside would panic, black out, or vanish forever above the sky. The countdown begins. Engines ignite with a sound that feels less like noise and more like violence. The rocket trembles. Bolts release. In an instant, Garin is slammed back into his seat as Vostok 1 claws upward, tearing itself free from Earth's gravity. His voice crackles through the radio, calm, controlled, almost cheerful, as the world he has always known drops away beneath him. Then, suddenly, silence. Weight disappears. His body floats, pencils drift. The planet curves beneath his window, blue and white and impossibly alive. Oceans swirl like brushstrokes. Clouds cast shadows larger than nations, borders vanish, war vanishes, everything human becomes small. This is the moment no one prepared him for, not the danger, but the beauty. One orbit, just one, 90 minutes to change history. As Vostok circles the planet, systems strain, temperatures rise, the capsule spins slightly off-axis. Back on the ground, engineers wait, powerless now. If something fails, there is no rescue, only distance, only silence. Then comes re-entry, the most dangerous part. The spacecraft shakes violently as it hits the atmosphere. Heat screams across the hull. G-forces crush Gagarin's chest, pulling breath from his lungs. At the last moment, he ejects, parachuting alone through the sky, a human falling back to Earth from space. He lands in a field near the Volga River. A farmer and her daughter stare in disbelief as a man in an orange suit rises from the grass, smiling, alive. In a single orbit, humanity crossed an invisible line. We were no longer bound entirely to the ground beneath our feet. We had looked back at our home and realized how fragile and shared it truly is. If this moment gave you chills, if it reminded you how far curiosity can carry us, help this story travel further. Like the video, share it with someone who loves discovery, subscribe for more moments that changed our world, and tell me in the comments what human frontier you think we should explore next.